Yes, peeps. Yes, peeps. We back again with another one. We back again with another one. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free 99. It's free 99. The countdown. The countdown continues. The countdown continues. Reggae Boyz taking on New Caledonia. That is for the, you know what it's for. You know what it's for. World Cup qualifiers. Win that game. Move on to maybe play Congo and forward right along. Hit that like and subscribe button. I just want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. He definitely deserves all the praise and the honor. We're going to give this an opportunity for you to definitely share your thoughts and opinions on what is going on regarding the preparation for this game versus New Caledonia. Y'all talk to me in the comment section. I'm going to talk back. The phone lines will be open. The phone line will be open. The phone line will be open. You heard me correctly. The phone line is going to be open, and you'll get an opportunity to let me know what your thoughts are, my people. So in the meantime, between time, I just want to say thank you for everybody joining tonight. Yup. Thank you for joining tonight as we going to see what's going on as we check and see what is going to return to Cleveland, Los Angeles. All right. That one is getting its buzz right there. Let me see here. So like you said, people, the countdown is right there. 57 days, 18 minutes until Jamaica takes on New Caledonia for that opportunity. Yeah, for that chance. Yeah, for the chance to potentially book that ticket to the 2026 FIFA World Cup and put the nation on the map. You heard what I said, put the nation on the map. Phone number is 416. Well, I gotta remind myself what the phone number is. Ain't that something? That ain't good. Hold on. Nope, that's Cam. That's overlay. 416-881-4224. That's the number you can call right in. 416-881-4224. Lock in, people. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. We're here for a short time, not a long time. We're here for a short time, not a long time. So go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. So we're going to definitely take a look and see what's going on inside the Reggae Boyz preparation for this game. We understand the game that was taking place against Grenada came and left. So we're going to give you some updates, some insights on what's going on in and around the Reggae Boyz squad, and if there's any Reggae girls in formation for you, my lovely people. FIFA Intercontinental Playoff is in 57 days. 57 days. Up until then, you have the women's U17 qualifiers. In February, you got the CONCACAF U17 qualifiers. Also, the U20 qualifiers that are going to be taking place. And then you got March FIFA World Cup qualifiers. We're taking on Nicaragua. We're supposed to slap up Nicaragua. Then you got Reggae Boyz training camp. They got a training camp for the Reggae Boyz squad. Training camp is going to be March the 4th to the 8th. And then you got Reggae Boyz friendly on March 7th. And then again, they do another training camp March 21st to April 1st, which is kind of crazy. Then they do the two games that they got to play and tap in. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Let me show you exactly what's going on. There it is right there. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit to give you a closer understanding of what is going on with the schedule. So this is the schedule right here. This is the schedule right here. Sup, bro? What's the deal with Whisper and Chelsea? No idea. No idea. Big up yourself, Ricky. No idea what's going on with Chelsea and Whisper. I know Whisper has a few things that he has to deal with, but he's been at the club. They've kind of stayed with him through his injury. But you know, all things do come to an end. Maybe Whisper is. I think he got a red card the other day, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really keeping up. Let's see. Mm, 2026. What have you heard? Share with me what you have heard. And let's talk about it. Let us have a conversation about it. Do 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 do. We have a very good chance of making it to FIFA World Cup. Da da da. That's all that's happening there. Okay. Versus Chelsea. Let's see if I can tell me what Guan. So it says right here, John Whisper for Chelsea, Jamaica team, recently returned from injury, made an intermediate impact U21s, scoring a goal of 5 on Premier League, win 2 Newcastle, da 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 da. Okay. Is there an issue between you and Spur Richards? Let's find out. No current issues between them. Long-term knee injury. Da. On-field stuff. Okay. So nothing there. Leave that alone. So yeah, nothing that we can go on Chelsea's website, see what's going on. Chelsea U21. So we're in January. Let me see here. This is what will be the 28th. So let's go to 23rd. Let's see. No information there. 21 can't get no information on that. So nothing there. Sir, heard he was omitted from the U21 squad that's going to play a tournament in February. There could be that could be very possible. Not sure exactly. So let's see. Richards left off Chelsea U21 squad. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Uptown 1G. Let's check Dujon Whispers Pro Philly. Hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. That's what the schedule is coming up for the Reggae Boyz. They start camp in March. and training camp. Not sure who's gonna be a part of that camp, but this is definitely the countdown video. Wagwan Uptown. One pro da 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 da. Okay. Let's see what the latest news is. He should go on loan to a Champions. Why is that? Why is that? There's always smoke without fire, right? You know, if there's smoke happening, that means there's some type of fire. What's with the fire? Why is there always some type of fire surrounding talented player? But definitely has a lot of other things that he must, he must deal with. Definitely a talented player though, 100%. But the talent and the attitude gotta mesh, right? U21 tournament. Let's take a look. For U21 tournament. Oh my God! Okay, I accept the brand move. All right. No, not that tournament. Not that tournament. What is that? Hit that like button. Tournament. 2026. Hit that like button on your way in, people. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the like button. And international competitions and formats. Bro, you guys always want me to do this nonsense, y'all. Forest Rhyme Music 20. What is this? Oh my gosh, always. Matches. Let's see what's going on. Where's the tournament? Here we go. January, February. Competition explained. League competition. Premier League International Cup. What is this? Premier League 2, Professional Development League, U18, yada yada yada. Competition, Premier League Cup. What is that? What is this? Premier League Cup? Okay, let me see now. Close that down. Close that down. Close it down. Premier League Cup. Premier League Cup. Bless up everybody. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Premier League Cup competition. Premier League Cup. Okay. All right. All right. So this is these games are already played. That one's being postponed. So yeah, I don't know exactly what y'all talking about. Anyways, Whisper should go on loan to Champions League. At 20 years old, academy football is a waste of time. Senior teams are recruiting much younger ballers. I agree with that. They're recruiting much younger ballers. But he's in the system, right? And once you're in the system, committee says voters may be removed if bylaws. Yeah, so to be honest with you, Uptown 1G, when you think about it, we're 57 days away from Jamaica versus New Caledonia. But saying that to say this, there is he's in the system. So being in the system, it should be a process where it's easier to maneuver between these competitions, right? It should be easier to maneuver through these competitions, and I don't see why it would be difficult to maneuver through these competition, through the team, through the ranks for a Dijon Whisper if he's as talented as he sought out to be. And last time I checked, he's on the squad, right? He's on Chelsea's squad. So I'm not sure what do you mean by being omitted. I'm looking here, U21 Chelsea squad, and his name is on the squad as one of the forwards. So I'm not sure where the information is coming from, but looking at this U21 Premier League International Cup, and yeah, looking at the fixtures coming up, they're supposed to be playing a game. Coming up here very soon. But nonetheless, that's what I came here to talk about, which I came to talk about the Reggae Boyz. Are you guys excited for, these games that need to forward so that we can be prepared? You have one more friendly, as it's stated here, one more friendly. That friendly is going to be on March the 7th before they prepare. Now, the team that they had a friendly against earlier was Grenada. We've seen the results of that. But there's going to be apparently 2 training camps. One starting off March the 4th to the 8th. And then another training camp that's going to be March 21st to April 1st. With those 2 training camps right there. With those 2 training camps. Those 2 training camps, there should be enough preparation, should be enough time and preparation with those 2 training camps right there. We got the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. March 2nd, we're playing against Nicaragua. The Reggae Girls are going to play against Nicaragua. That should be a good one. And then you got the camp for the boys, friendly. So the training camp between the 4th and the 7th, but then they're going to play a friendly on the 7th, between the 4th and the 8th. So on the second to last day of training camp, they're going to have a friendly. And then from there, another training camp, March 21st, as you can see there, to April 1st. And the Intercontinental is the 26th to the 31st. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But all I know is that we are 47 days away. Hit that like and subscribe button. Numbers 416-881. I need to actually respond to that real quick, too. Speaking of that. 4224. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Let me know what you saying. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 57 days and counting. About to be 56 days and 23 hours. This is the information that we got so far on what's to come, the schedule for 2026. Let's see what else is going on. Let's take a look and see what's going on. U20s are in camp, training and preparing. Group B, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts and Nevis, Cayman Island, Turks and Caicos, and Bonaire. Let's see what else here. Let's see what else we got for y'all. Hot to the bata, sweet to the victory. Okay. Any other information on the boys? Let's see. That's all we have gotten so far. Well, it would, for a talented player like that, Orain, as you say that, usually if you're coming through the system and you're talented, why wouldn't the first team want you to be a part of the system? It's kind of crazy to think the first team wouldn't want to elevate you to be a part of the system. That should be an easy maths. Easy 1, 2, 3. Nothing difficult or outside of the way. You understand? So I find that kind of hard to believe. Let me see here. Copy that. Back here. All right. Right. That's kind of hard to believe. You know, he's as talented as he is, but he's having a tough time securing a spot in the top team. That's kind of difficult. Bless up. We're here for a short time. We're going over, I'm sure, what you already know to be. Let me see here. 1, 6, 8, 1. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Big up to Orain in the building. Big up to Jay in the building. Uptown 1G. Big up yourself. The conversation we're having is definitely on the... I want to see, what is this about? I don't know. Check that out in a bit. Big up yourself. It's hard for you to say Chelsea first team has too much talent. That means that you're not talented enough. If it has too much talent, that means you're not talented enough. That's what it sounds like to me. Because it doesn't matter how much talent that the first team has. Yeah, cream rises to the top. So if you're talented, then you should have no problem with cracking into a squad because your talent will supersede the talent that is already on the squad. That means that your talent is something that they need. They drop somebody else who is not as talented or is not going to do what you're going to do for this squad. That seems more likely to me. That sounds a little bit better than to say that there's too much talent. That means that your talent really isn't rising to the level it is that it needs to be used. Right? It's a use. Coaches got to find uses for players. Whether you're a wing back or a center back, left back, right back, center back, defensive midfielder, whether you're playing in the middle of the park, you're playing attacking midfield, playing the wing. Look at how Unai Emery said, listen, I don't care what I got on the team right now. I need Leon Bailey back in the squad because I need that talent going up and down the right side of the field. You get a call up. You get a call back. They say, forget about that. Roma would like to keep him. They said, nah, we need him back over here. So at the end of the day, Uptown 1G, where does your talent lie? Is your talent good enough? Are you talented enough to crack into the first team? That's really what it comes down to. Straight and simple. It comes down to nothing else. Are you talented enough to crack that team? And sometimes you are and sometimes you're not. And it's okay if you're not. That means you got to just keep working. You got to continue to put that work in. It's nothing for you to feel less than or anything. It just means that you got to really put in that work. You got to really, 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 really put in that work and ensure that you know, raise your game, raise your level to where you can be seen and can be used, can be valued. Yeah, that's why I truly believe that it doesn't matter whether you are local, international, or you're from the moon. If you can play, talent should always supersede anything else. Talent, you want talented. You win off talent. You win off talent mixed with chemistry, mixed with heart and desire. But talent. Talent. Just talent. That's all it is. Orange says, local players just too one-dimensional. Whisper ain't scoring. What else is he going to do? That's a great question as well, too. That's a great question. What else does he bring? I just talked about it, right? What else does he bring to the table? What else does he bring to the table? And we talk about that with many different players, right? It doesn't matter across what sport you play. It doesn't matter what sport you play. If you're not bringing to the table the things that are necessary to help a team over the top, help a team achieve a certain goal that they have, then you won't have a space. You won't have a spot in the squad. That's really what it comes down to. But this is a countdown video. Jamaica versus New Caledonia. The Reggae Boyz versus New Caledonia. 56 days, 23 hours, and counting, people. You know the countdown. We've been doing this since 72, 73 days, somewhere around there. And we're going to continue the countdown. It's not as consistent as it should be or need to be. But we're going to continue to rock and roll with it nonetheless. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So this was the last squad that took on Grenada. This was the squad right here. We are preparing to play in a tournament to try and save our World Cup lives. And this was the last squad that we sent out. Bailey cannot afford any more injuries this season. I don't think where he plays has anything to do. Bailey's talent gonna be Bailey's talent. He's still got a lot of left in it. He's young. Bailey like 27, 28, or 28, 29. He's still young. Dudes be playing up into their 40s. So Bailey got another 10 years. As you get older, you learn different training methods. You learn different ways. You know, you learn different ways how to play the game. You learn different ways, you know, how to train. You pick up different things from different people. So the clock is not up for Leon Bailey, unless it's a real catastrophic injury where he breaks his femur or, you know, one of those injuries where it's just hard to come back. If it's continued muscular injury, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He might not be performing at that level, but he gonna continue to make top level money because he's a top level talent. 100%. 100%. Now, if I put this to a casual fan and say, listen, can you name some of the players on this team right here? No disrespect. I don't think that is possible. But that's just me. New Caledonia Money Depot, you're funny. You're funny. Football way better than how Jamaica see it. Explain that. Better explain that, because that's also another, that's also another thought that it really truly is. It's bigger and it's better than what people tend to see it as, but you might get pushback on that. But you definitely can let me know what your thoughts are. 56 days and counting, people, until Jamaica take on New Caledonia. 416-881-4224 is the number. You can call in. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I ain't here forever. That's for sure. We're going to be on to the next one in a few. Let me see. Any other information? Who's the captain in that one, actually? Oh, Damien got the captain. All right. Damien Lowe. Who's Damien Lowe playing for right now? Speaking of that, let me take a look. Who's Damien Lowe's squad? Damien. What team he playing for right now? And he still ain't got no club. Damien Lowe still ain't got no club. He's 32. 32 and ain't got no club. I see. What about Tyrese Campbell? Tyrese Campbell don't get really don't get no love, no game time for the Reggae Boyz. He really doesn't, though. He really doesn't. Really doesn't. Really doesn't. Let me see. Reggie said the game against Grenada was for the coaching staff, bro. Explain what you mean. What's for the coaching staff? What do you mean? The coaching staff went out there, put on their shorts and boots and their jersey and went out there and played? Because I don't really understand what you mean for the coaching staff. I keep hearing it for the coaching staff. What does that mean? What does that mean? You mean that the coaching staff that have taken over the team? Let me show you the coaching staff. Hold up a second here. The coaching staff. Whew. You mean to tell me that these fellas right here, the coaching staff, right here, right? And they're not prepared. They took a job and they need preparation for the job. They didn't come in with a plan. They didn't come in with a thought. They need to use live games to prepare the team to prepare themselves. So you mean that they're not prepared. So they got to prepare. You got to help me understand. I don't understand. Help me understand. Make it make sense for me, please. Make it make sense for me. Is that what you're saying? So I'll listen to you if you can make it make sense for me. I'll hear you out. You mean the coaching staff, they're not prepared or they are prepared? Because you said the game against Grenada was for the coaching staff, bro. I'm not really understanding what you mean. New Caledonia. He said New Caledonia recruiting players. Every team is recruiting players. You never stop recruiting players. See, after the World Cup, it doesn't stop. The cycle continues. So you always have to have your ears low to the ground, have your eyes open to see what the talent is out there and what the talent is available. That should always be a thing. You should always be searching, always be looking for different talents. You'd never, ever leave it to just one thing. You understand? You always got to have preparation, so on and so forth. That's how I'm looking at it, right? So recruitment is always recruitment. Well, I hope we're recruiting the best talent out there, but while we're recruiting the best talent should, we should have some type of way of, getting them together. We should be having a chemistry. Like these preparation games should be, preparing our chemistry. That's one of the things that we struggled with in lead up to the initial qualifier that we had, the CONCACAF qualifiers for the World Cup, is we lacked chemistry. The same chemistry that got us knocked out of the Copa America, if I'm not mistaken. Let me not speak out of turn because I know somebody gonna Jamaica versus Panama. What was that? Gold Cup. Is that a Gold Cup? It was a Gold Cup, wasn't it? We lost. Yeah, against the Gold Cup. Those games that we lost, that was definitely a lack of chemistry. We played in these games, even though we scored a lot of goals, but when it came down to playing teams that were actually organized, we struggled a bit with the chemistry, the trusting of, passing the ball to one another and using one another. Outside the fact that we needed more talent, but it's really what it came down to, right? That is on. You said how many international games have the new head coach? That is up to the person who's hiring the new coach. That has nothing to do with anything other than you hire somebody that is capable of doing the job. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Now, you just say the same thing for the other two coaches that came previous to the new coach for the Reggae Boyz squad. How much games have they done internationally? But they also have to come in and acclimate themselves. And last time I checked, they didn't have too many games to get themselves acclimated to the temperature. You're taking over a team. You should know what your job entails. You should know what you can do and what you can't do. And at international football, you don't have time to have preparation games for the coaches. You have preparation games for the players. The coach comes in with a system. He comes in with a plan. He comes in with strategy. And he puts it into play. He plugs it and he gets it moving. International. This is not club football. International football. I got to continue to remind people that international football is a whole different animal. It's not club football where you come in and you have games that you can play. No, this is international football. International club has some differences, a lot of differences, not some. So it doesn't matter. You don't hire a coach who's not ready to do the job now, that needs time to prepare. You don't get prepared for an opportunity. You are prepared for an opportunity. It's preparation meets opportunity. So if you prepared and now you get the opportunity, what's with the continuous preparation? For the person who's getting the opportunity. So it's like a player that's getting an opportunity to be on a first team. Let's use Whisper for an example. This is just for an example. Hit the like button. If Dejan Whisper is getting an opportunity to go into Chelsea's first team, he don't have games to prepare himself to play at a high level for their first team. He has to be prepared that when he gets the opportunity to go onto that field, even if it's for 5 minutes, he needs to be ready. He cannot get ready. He cannot use those 5 minutes to get ready. He has to be ready because now he has to show what he got. so that he can get another 5 minutes or another 10 minutes when the opportunity presents itself. It's not rocket science, guys. Don't make it be rocket science. You have to be ready. You can't get ready when you get an opportunity. You have to be ready. It doesn't make any sense. I am sorry. Not sorry. So if the coaching staff that you see here, these three brothers that you see right here are not ready, that they need to have games to get ready for one game, maybe two, then we got a problem. Then we go back again to the first two hires that weren't ready, according to the fans and the hiring committee. Now we hired another coaches who are not ready for an opportunity. That's what it sounds like. They're not ready. So we hired another coach who's not ready for the opportunity that is before them. Because the last two coaches who got fired, they weren't ready for the opportunity. Make it make sense. International football, way easier to coach Buckstaff this. A little bit, I wouldn't say way easier, definitely difficult, because it's more of it's a smaller window. There is no training camp, so to speak, where you can really, develop a player for your system, where the player has to be ready to plug and play in any system, even play out of position to suit and benefit the team. So, it's definitely more difficult, more pressurized situation. You don't have 40 games. You don't even have 25 games. You maybe have, let me see, that's 6 games, right? 3 windows, 2 games a window, they had 6 games. So instead of having, 15 games or 20 games, you have 6 games. But there's 6 highly pressurized games. Meaningful games. Win or go home games. This isn't win and, okay, we're here on the table. This is win and you got a yard if you're not preparing the right way. What's up, blind? Hit the like button if you just joining in. Welcome in, welcome in. We are 56 days and 23 hours away from Jamaica's first game in the World Cup qualifiers intercontinental playoff versus New Caledonia. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let me know what your thoughts are. This is the time for y'all to let me know what your thoughts and your opinions are. What are your thoughts and opinions? Let's see, any other news and information? Let's see here. So we got so far when it comes to the Reggae Boyz squad. So again, for those who might not have seen or know, this was the squad. Oh, go back. Okay, let's do that again. This was the squad that took on Grenada. This was the squad. For the coach's preparation, according to Ricky, the coach needed a game to prepare. They also had a game against Cavalier that they did another preparation. So that's 2 games of preparation that they needed, and I guess they weren't fully prepared. So the game that's on the 7th, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check that. There's a game on the 7th in March. That game should be a preparation game as well. Yep, Reggae Boyz friendly on March the 7th. Not sure who they're playing just yet, but apparently that might be a preparation game as well. Again, you do what you have to do in order to put the team over the hump. Not either here nor there for me, but what I do know is that we should be already prepared and not be getting prepared for these games. From a coaching staff standpoint, right now it should be taking the days we have to implement. We should be implementing the game plan, the strategy, and how it wants to be played. Even though it's hard to do that. Big up yourself, RR. The reason why it's hard to do that is how you gonna implement when the players aren't available, or maybe those players will not be available. So I know the saying is going to be like, I don't give you all opportunities to share your thoughts and opinions. The time is here to share your thoughts and opinions. And the number is 416. Let me put it across the street, man. Here go the number. You can call in. Dus Wagwan, big up from me and J Bad. Big up yourself, Dus. There go the number. You can call in, man. 416-881-4224. The phone line is open. It's just a countdown video. We're 56 days, 23 hours away from Jamaica taking on New Caledonia in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers intercontinental playoff, with the hopes of securing that ticket. That ticket to go to the beautiful, the immaculate, the wonderful, the amazing, the biggest tournament on planet Earth in terms of football, the FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup. That's where we're trying to go. Trying to get to the World Cup. Now, we're taking it the hard way, but that's okay. We're trying to get there nonetheless. You're definitely taking the harder way. Definitely taking the harder way, but we're trying to get there nonetheless. Definitely trying to get there and compete. Definitely trying to get there and compete. Yeah. That LeBron back in town, brother. LeBron back in town. LeBron James, he back in town. I was about to say turn it on right now, actually. I was about to turn that on right now. Oh, RR, don't get me started on that. You know how it is. You know how the group get down already. You know how the group goes already. You know, we don't want to overlook nobody. Want to give everybody a fair opportunity to... They're trying to trade back LeBron James back to Cleveland. They're trying to send him back home, man. Y'all take him back. We don't want him no more. Take him back, please. Would you take him back? We don't want him. No, thank you. What are we doing? Lakers, Clippers, Lakers. Don't want to show me the game, huh? You better pull it up. What is that game on? Oh, ESPN2. Let's go check out ESPN2. Oh, slide back here. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, we got March Madness coming up too. Ooh. March Madness coming up. I can't wait for March Madness to get in the building, man. Yeah. Okay, big up yourself, Dust Storm. I just turned it on right now too, giving it a check right now. They're trying to send Braun back home. Let me see. RR Soup Group. I need LeBron to leave my team ASAP. That'd be nice. He have a better chance to get one more at Cleveland. You think so? I don't know. That East is pretty tough. Donovan Mitchell ain't gonna get as much shots. A lot of people gonna not get. Oh, Nance is back. Okay. Big body Nance. Here, Mitchell. Ooh, good rebound right there. Mitchell for 3. Nance with the tip out. Okay, Hunter. Try to dunk on him right there. All right, let me see. LeBron and Rudolph Speed destroyed their sports. Why it gotta be you, Orain? Why it gotta be you? Gotta be you, don't it? Don't it? But listen, people, man, I'm excited. You know, we 56 days away. Before you know it, that time will be here, man. It'll be expired. And I'm looking forward to seeing the squad. I'm more looking forward to seeing the squad that's going to be put together. Who's going to show up? Who's going to be invited? Who's going to get a call up? We seen the watch list. They put out the 54 squad watch list. We seen the watch list. 52 to 54 players was on that premature squad. They got to boil that team down to, 23, 26. Injuries has a lot to play with it. Injuries got a lot to play with it. Who's going to be injured? Who's going to be healthy? Who's going to take the call up when they get the call up? Who's going to be match fit to come and perform? All of that is very, very important. I did not see Mikel Antonio's name on that list, which is kind of crazy. And crazy saying that, he's 35. He's done so much, but he's without a club. What's he doing? Not sure what Mikel Antonio got going on. Let me see what Mikel Antonio got going on. Gotta go check out Mikel Antonio, man. What? What do you mean? Stop. What? Hold up a second here. Yeah, you too funny. That dude missed the layup. There we get into different. All right, let me see. What was I? Damn. Oh, Mikel Antonio. I got sidetracked for a second there. Antonio. Where's Mikel Antonio got going on? I like Pablo and Tati coming into West Ham. Much needed energy up to. Mikel Antonio did not. Both of them are doing on his own. What is he up to? Mikel Antonio. Let's put 2026. I don't know what he got going on right now. Harder going through the West versus East. I'm sure it is. Watch this more like watch night. Mikel Antonio. No games for Mikel Antonio. Nothing going on for Mikel Antonio, man. This is crazy. I hope his career is not over. Let me see. Let me check. Ooh. Snap. Snap, crackle, pop. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's okay. Michael Antonio. Let's get to searching. Search. Michael Antonio. Michael Antonio. Let's see what he got going on. What kind of motion he got right now. When was this? That was then. When is this? That was Christmas 26. How much kids you got? 2, 4, 6, 7 kids. Yes, you got how much boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys, and 2, or is that 6 boys? Man, you got a lot of kids, man. For everyone from the Antonio bunch. That was then. When was this? 2024. Oh yeah, he got one. Looks like he got 2 girls. Well, I haven't seen. He hasn't posted anything in a while. Maybe he just working. He a worker, man. Maybe he working, trying to figure it out. Maybe you working, trying to figure it out. But I hope he's able to come back and get himself back up and moving, man. But let me get off of here before, you know what I'm saying, what time is it? Yeah, let me get off of here before and people come out and say, all right, you're not allowed to talk about Reggae Boyz. You're not allowed to talk about the Reggae Boyz. For the gatekeepers for the Reggae Boyz pop out. I don't want the gatekeepers for the Reggae Boyz to pop out and say, you're not allowed to talk about the Reggae Boyz. Like, they own the Reggae Boyz. The last time I checked, it's the countdown. I'm going to continue the countdown, man. We 56 days away from seeing whether or not we can get past New Caledonia to then take on Congo or Nigeria, depending on who. Right now it's Congo, but I know Nigeria's trying to fight for that spot. See if we can book her a ticket to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Very important that we try and get there. But in the meantime, between time, we got our managers needing games our coaches needing games to prepare themselves instead of getting the players prepared. Absolutely not, brother. That dude, that's not happening. I don't see that ever happening. I don't see Mason G playing for Jamaica ever. Ever. I don't see him ever playing for Jamaica. If he do, he'd make me a believer. I don't think he'll ever do that. I don't think he'll ever do that. This is the coaches. This is the coaches for the Reggae Boyz staff, man. See them. Let's see what they can pull off, man. Even though they need some type of preparation. Hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate y'all tuning in. They ain't got no. Well, we know what the dates are. Let me show you what the dates are coming up. So we gonna keep it locked on them dates as we continue to do the countdown. Oh, the watch list. The provisional list. That's what I forgot to show you. Here go the provisional list right here. This is the provisional list before I get up out of here. There go the provisional list right there. Return timeline. If I could, there go the provisional list right there. This is who's gonna be on the list. These dudes around there fighting. We're gonna see who's gonna be healthy and who's gonna get the call up, who's gonna take the call up, because you know the saying is that we don't want too many overseas ballers. Yeah, we need more local talent. So the goal is to get the local talent in the squad, not so much the overseas ballers. So we'll wait and see. You said what? Mason Greenwood won't join Reggae Boyz until he's 30. When Mason Greenwood get to 30, Mason Greenwood could potentially be the best footballer in the world. You give that guy 8-9 years to continue to work at his skill set at the pace that he's at right now, scary. I don't even think Mason Greenwood will visit Jamaica, much less play for them. I don't think he'll visit, much less play. That's just my honest opinion. That is just my honest opinion. I don't think he will visit. You hear what I said? I don't think he'll visit, much less play. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. Hey. 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 Yeah. I like it. Oh man. Let me see something here. I'm about to... What are you guys saying, man? I'm about to get up out of here. Peace and love to everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. Went on to I like that. That's too funny. Yeah, a whole lot of things going on in Champions League, man. Look, oh man, I can't believe they pulled that off. They pulled it off. They pulled it off. He pulled it off, man. They pulled it off. Can you believe it? They pulled it off. They pulled it off. All right, man. Peace and love. Like I said, 56 days, 23 hours. I'm out of here. Blessing. Oh, I showed the provisional list. That's the first provisional list. Yeah, Christopher Lawrence, big up his sub. Big up to everyone. Let me see. Who else is on this list? Gonna slide it. Oh, there we go. Midfielders. That's the provisional list. 54 man roster, so to speak, roughly around there is what is on this list. And nowhere on this list did I see Mason G's name on it. Nope. Midfielders. You did see do it. Daniel Johnson on there though. But you know, the same old names in the middle of the park. It's gonna be the same names up front, you know, barring a few new names. But the names are young players in some big games. So let's see what can happen. Let's see what can happen, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to continue the countdown. Check me next on the next countdown. Christopher Lawrence. One love. One love. One Father God. Big blessings to each and every y'all. I'm going to catch y'all, man. I'm out of here. Love for the love, people. RR. Hope everything's good with you and your family. Uptown 1G. You know the Schweppes. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Show me what this is right here. You know the vibe. Yeah, let me get into this control real quick. See what's cracking, man. How come that's off? Top viewers. Da 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 da. Da da da. How is that off? How do I turn that on? How do I turn that on? Why is that off? Where do I find that at? Strange. I don't know. Should I do that? Okay. I'll wait and see what's going on. I need to get one of those going just now too. But how do I edit this? Nah, turn that on, man. What do you mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Finally. Oh, no wonder. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. I'm out of here, man. Peace of love. I'm just trying to catch something on the back end. If you're watching it on the back end, go ahead. If you're watching on the rewatch, hit the like button. It's free. With 56 days, 23 hours, 11 minutes. Are you not excited? Nah, they didn't qualify for the World Cup. Did the Reggae Boyz them qualify? They did not qualify for the World Cup. We have to go and play in the Intercontinental Playoff. And the first game against New Caledonia is in 56 days. We're unable to get it in the real way. Drink your water, man. Get your water in you. Drink your water. Very important. Water is life. Make sure you're drinking your water. Drink your water. How much is this? It's what? 2,000 mLs. You gotta drink your water, man. 2,000 milliliters of water. Get it in ya. Very important. No, Chris, they're trying to, they gotta go to the Intercontinental Playoff, play New Caledonia. If they win, they're gonna be playing DR Congo for one of them shots to get to the World Cup. That's the goal. We changing everything last minute. We changing coaches. We changing players. There's a lot of moving parts going on with the Reggae Boyz. So it's kind of up in the air. We're just going to have to play it by ear and wait to see what can happen, what can't happen, what will happen, what won't happen. You got U14s, U17s, U20s, Reggae Girls. There's a lot of things going on right now. But we had the opportunity on November 18th to secure that spot. And we just didn't do it. Just didn't do it. You know, the coach is going to get the blame for it, that he didn't want to play certain players and this and that. Well, now the coach now has an opportunity to change that, yeah? He got an opportunity to change that, him and his staff, and let's see how well they can get it done. Let's see how well they can get it done. That's what's most important. Nothing else matters. Let's just see how well they can get it done. Yes? All right. I'm out of here. Peace and love. Big up. Hit the like button on the way out. What's up, Long for Christopher? Big up to Christopher R, Uptown 1G, Orain, and everybody that's watching silent. Big up to my silent watchers and listeners, man. You already know. Love for the love, people.